Meteorologist Pete Mangione tracking the weather for us this morning. And Pete, it won't look like that as it was in Maine, but you're expecting somewhat of some rain, snow?
All the bad stuff.
Yeah.
All the stuff that really is not that much fun to deal with, but nothing like we saw in Maine. And it's not going to be a big storm, perhaps a few slick spots this morning as some of that snow starts to fall. In fact, I am calling this a mixed bag officially, and that's the first item in what I'm tracking. And we're talking about starting it off with mostly snow, and then we'll mix it over to some rain shortly at the south coast. And then that rain mixing line spreads to pretty much everybody today. If you're north and west of Providence, especially north and west of 295, you may never make it to the rain. But when you add everything up, it's very little in the way of accumulation. A milder weekend ahead. We're talking about temperatures in the low 40s Saturday, upper 40s Sunday. But here's the thing about Sunday. Our computers are now starting to come into agreement, and I also agree with them now that we will see some kind of storm coming here Sunday night. Now, it looks like a coastal storm. The track is still a little bit uncertain. If it tracks like the computers are saying right now, it would favor rain and not snow. It would have some snow just off to our north, but for southern New England, we would be talking about mostly rain and wind. But any little change in that track could change that to more of a snowy outlook, so we'll have to keep you updated on any changes that happen with Sunday night into Monday morning. In the meantime, live Pinpoint Doppler 12 is relatively quiet. Notice a few patches of blue representing a few of those flurries, but the steadier snow is well off to our west. And the real steady snow never really makes it here. I'll show you the satellite picture to show you what I'm talking about in just a second. 21 is your temperature in Smithfield right now. We're 27 westerly, but how about 34 in Newport? So this is a sign that some of the coast is already starting to get a little bit milder. That's why if we do start as snow at the immediate south coast, it may change over to rain fairly quickly. For the interior, it takes much longer for that changing to rain to happen. Now, here's that satellite picture. Notice the snow here in Pennsylvania, upstate New York. As this pushes to the east, it'll grab onto some moisture flowing in from the south, and these two systems kind of join up, and that will give us the chance of that mixed bag on the way forward today. So we go hour by hour with our future cast. 8 o'clock this morning, likely some snow coming down in spots at this point. And notice the green creeping up towards places like New Bedford, Newport, Jamestown, down towards Westerly. So it's on the immediate south coast where the changing over to some rain may happen fairly quickly. As we go into the later hours of the morning, potentially some mixing of snow and rain in Providence, even a little bit of freezing rain is possible. So if you are out and about this morning, just keep in mind we could see a few slick spots on the roads. Now, north and west of Providence by the late morning, I'm still expecting to stay with the light snow showers, not really any change over to rain. And then into the afternoon, some lingering rain or snow showers are possible. Again, north and west of 295, we're likely to stay all snow. But notice as I looped all that through that it was very scattered. These colors were as they pushed through. That indicates that it really doesn't come down heavy enough to really amount to that much. We're talking about a coating, maybe a ½ an inch in spots. That would be pretty much it. And then tonight we start to clear out the precipitation. We could see some slick spots returning tonight as any moisture on the ground has a chance of refreezing. Temperature-wise today, we start below freezing. 8 o'clock in the morning, 28 degrees with light snow. Some light snow showers at noontime, 33 degrees, and then perhaps some mixing to rain back and forth with snow into the afternoon in Providence as temperatures get above freezing. We'll call it the upper 30s in Providence for today. Now, tomorrow, we're mostly sunny, high of 37, and then Saturday is not a bad day. Sunshine, temperature of 43 degrees. Sunday is a different story. We're up to 46, so the temperatures are mild. But here again is that storm that we're watching. And again, at this point, it favors rain. There's also the potential of some coastal flooding if the winds, and they could be quite strong, if those happen to time up with the high tide, then some coastal flooding would potentially be an issue. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. On Monday, we're at 37 degrees. How about this for New Year's Eve? Down to 26 degrees. And then New Year's night into New Year's Day. Of course, many people out and about around midnight. We could be seeing temperatures in the low to mid-teens, so people will have to bundle up for that. Then on Wednesday, a slight chance of some snow showers with mostly cloudy skies. Still cold in the 20s. Don't forget, WPRI.com is the place to go for more weather updates.